I told him, Dad, please, this is what I and my mom we are facing. Can you assist me in any way, even if for me to go to school? He looked at me and laughed and said to me, go to school and do what? That I can never amount to anything, that will only end up foolish and useless like my mother. He now said, in fact, I have no money to give to you.
For real?
Yes.
Like your biological father said this to you?
He said he has no money to give to me. I was like, Dad, it's me, it's me, your daughter. Even if my mom wronged you, but for my own sake, have mercy on me.
Hello people, it's your boy Skito Comedy aka the next governor. Today we are in the studio to do what we know how to do best. Today matter e get as e take me one be. Today matter e chop belle full, like overfeeding dey worry this very issue. This matter wear sneakers on top of wetin pass rain boot, tie wrapper, come not tie, use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very issue is. This matter, now this sister here, now she bring this matter to my table. If you hear her story, omo, you have to pay attention so that you will be able to know what to say concerning this very issue. Just like I promised you guys, I won't be taking anybody's time. Like, there is no time to waste time. I'll be hitting it straight to the point. All you need to do right now is to get yourself some popcorns, chilled water, sit down and relax. Follow this program second after second, because there is absolutely nothing to skip if you really want to hear this story from her own very mouth. But before then, fans, if you want to reach out to me, you only know that the only way is by my email, skitlordcomedy@gmail.com. Now may we enter into the matter wey bring us come here this beautiful evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Sister, it is because of the gravity of the story, or better still, the agreement I had with you, that is why I am hiding your identity. So I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue. But at the same time, I would want you to tell us this story once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. With me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secret and deep things, and he also knows when someone is telling lies. Be you who. So I will appreciate if you narrate the story to them, more especially to my seer, for him to look into it, to know the advice and solution he has to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to our table. So please speak out as you gently narrate this your story to us. Thank you.
Thank you so much for accepting my invitation, also allowing me to come to your studio.
All right, you are welcome.
My story goes like this. Actually, years back, when I was still a child, as I was 2 months old then. So my mom and my dad, they had a little misunderstanding, which led them to separate and go different ways. My mom carried me back to the village and started staying with her parents, though her parents are not financially buoyant like that. So we started struggling, doing all manner of job. As of then, I was still a child, though. Started doing all manner of job to cater for me and also for my needs. That's how we survived and struggled till I became 5 years old. Then I started following her to the farm, doing all sorts of things. I was still a child then. I got injuries. I had dislocations on my hand because I was in a hard job, which I'm not supposed to do at that my age. But because of how things were, that made me to start doing such kind of job, not minding the difficulties. At times we will hustle in rain and hustle under the sun. Nobody to assist us, nobody to ask us how things are going. It's only I and my mother with her parents. That's how we did it. Till years goes on, time goes on, days goes on, until one fateful day, she took me back to the city so that we can see a better means to survive rather than being in the village. That's how we be in the city. He give me water to go and hawk. I sell pure water As if that one is not enough, I push wheelbarrows in the market. She started selling vegetables. We do all manner of things, anything our hands can touch, so that we can be able to see food to eat at all at all. Mind you, then I was not going to school. I was at home doing nothing, only going to the market with her because she alone cannot cater for my school fees. It was when I found the thing is difficult and also the load is too much on her to carry. I have to search for my biological father. Searching for my father until one day I got to know where he stays. I went to him. I told him, Dad, please, this is what I and my mom we are facing. Can you assist me in any way, even if for me to go to school? He looked at me and laughed and said to me, go to school and do what? That I can never amount to anything, that will only end up foolish and useless like my mother. He now said, in fact, I have no money to give to you.
For real?
Yes.
Like your biological father said this to you?
He said he has no money to give to me. I was like, Dad, it's me, it's me, your daughter. Even if my mom wronged you, but for my own sake, have mercy on my mom and have mercy on me also. He said I should get out, that who is my dad? Does he look like my father? That I should go and look for my father. I left his house. Mind you, I didn't even tell my mom that I was going to search for my dad. I just decided to take that one on my own because I was seeing the way my mom was suffering. I'm just having pity on her. I went back home. We started the way we used to do, doing our life, hawking like that. Until a day ago, my mom started a fruit business. It's from that fruit business that she enrolled me in secondary school. I started going to school.
You didn't attend primary school?
No.
Okay, all right.
I started going to school. That was how I went to school in that secondary school. Though I don't used to concentrate in class actually, because I repeated class several times because I didn't attend primary school. But because of my age, I couldn't go back to primary school. So condition made me, instead of me to follow my mates and go to school when they were in primary school, I was busy hawking in the streets, looking for food to eat, I and my mom, in a way for us to survive. So it's because of the shame that made that to push me up to go to JS1 instead of going back to primary school.
Okay.
But because I didn't know anything then, I didn't attend primary school, I don't know whatever to write. They repeat me class several times, more than 5 times I repeated class. Because each time they give me exam, I don't know anything. I don't even know ABCD, not to talk of 1, 2, 3. But I jumped to JS1. That's how God may have it. I continued pushing. I didn't even step back because of the how condition is. I continued pushing till I was able to pass JS2. That was how I did it. At times I won't even stay in class. I will go and hawk because it's from that vegetable business and fruit business that I used to get money to train myself in school, and also for I and my mom for us to feed. That's how we did it until a man came and asked my mom's hand in marriage. That's my stepfather.
Okay.
The man took care of me like her own child. Like, I started feeling the love of a father because I never felt that love of a father. It's only the love of a mom I felt. He gave me whatever I asked for. He took me like his own child. He never allowed me to even suffer nor lack anything. Even I and my mom, we started living fine. If someone tell you that it's not this woman that used to suffer with her child, you say no, these people have changed. Thanks to my stepfather though, God did his own in that way. That's how that man trained me to university till my finals now. Actually, I'm a law student actually.
Okay.
That's how everything started happening. But the painful part of it now is that someone is asking for my hand in marriage.
Okay.
And as it stands now, it's now becoming a war in my family. Though my mom said, I don't know how my biological father got to notice or hear that someone is asking for my hand in marriage. He now came to my mom and insisted that the traditional rites or everything must be done in this house. I was like, why? How? And my mom said, God forbid that such will never happen, not while she's still alive. My stepfather did not say anything because he's not the one that gave birth to me. Yes. Yeah. My father was the one that donated the sperm. Let me just say that's the only thing he did in my life.
Okay.
Yes, that's the only thing he did in my life. And my father could not say anything. But my mom said no, that I can never do anything in my biological father's house, that the traditional rites and everything must be done in my stepfather's house. I said, well, that this is now a big problem, and I don't want to lose that suitor, because he has been there for me all this while I've been passing through all these pains. I don't want to lose him. So as if that one is not enough, it now resulted to a fight. Every day my biological father will be coming to my mom's house, making troubles, making quarrels, saying if they do not do the traditional rites in his house, that I'm not going to marry. In fact, no man will ever marry me unless he's dead. I was like, what have I done wrong? That when I was young, you never cared for me. You said you are not my father. Then why now that a man is asking for my hand in marriage, you now want to destroy my happiness and destroy everything I've worked for? Because they are making me now, I'm now having sleepless nights. I'm no longer concentrating in my studies anymore. Everything is now giving me headache. Like, I'm not more focused in my studies anymore, and this is my finals. So this family crisis is too much on me. So my mom now said that one cannot happen, and I and my mom have suffered for so long, so I can't stand to see anything that she's passing that is going to cause her pain. I can't stand to see her in that position. Not to talk of my stepfather that has been there for me through thick and thin, that has been a father I never had, rather than to put my mind in someone that doesn't care about me, which is my biological father. As if that day has passed, I thought everything has ended, because my mom said okay, that he's going to talk to my biological father about it, to tell him his mind, that she will not allow such to happen. My mom went and met my biological father, telling him that the traditional rites and everything must be done in my stepfather's house, that after all they have separated, they have divorced, he doesn't have any rights over me anymore. According to tradition, he doesn't have any rights over me anymore. My biological father then said, God forbid, not while he's still alive, that if they do not do like he said, his own wish, that nothing is going to happen. That even though they went on with the marriage rights in my stepfather's house, that he will still come there and destroy everything and make sure no traditional marriage or anything is hold that faithful day. That's why I started crying. I started talking to my God that this thing is too much. He should assist me in any way he can. He should be with me in this condition. Mind you, I have not told my suitor what is happening, because maybe if I open my mouth to tell him about my family, he might say he doesn't want
to marry you.
Yes, because of he doesn't want trouble, because of how everything is going. So that's why I said okay, no problem. I even spoke to my mom to accept my biological father's step. My mom said no, that never can such happen, that unless I did not love her, that I should not put my mind in my biological father, that everything, after everything she has passed through, taking care of me until I became like this, I want to do everything my biological father's house. That what has my biological father done to me? Nothing. I say okay, no problem, that will still see a way to sort everything out. We even went to my mom's parents' house to tell them what is happening, for them to come and put mouth in this issue, but all could not avail. Everyone I went to for help, as if my dad used to pay them off so that they would only
support him.
Yes, only support him and accept whatever he says. Nobody wants to support my mom nor accept whatever my mom is saying. I said this one is too much. So that's why I came across your page, to know if you can assist me with any advice, or even the mothers, if they can give me any advice, because this one is too much for me to handle. I can't bear the pain anymore.
All right, I heard your story, sister. In the summary of everything you say, is that your biological father is insisting that your marriage right must be done in his place, right?
Yes.
And your mother said no, it's going to be in her own father's place.
In my stepfather's place.
Stepfather's place.
Yes.
Okay. If I may ask, how did you say you were 2 months old? Yes. When your dad and mom divorced, parted ways? How did you get to know the story of all this suffering you guys went through and the rest of them?
Though before my mom got married, she sat me down one day and called me and told me that have I wondered why I don't have a father. I was like, I was meaning to ask you that question to know who my father is. She now said I should sit down, that she has a story to tell me. So that was how he narrated the story, how my father has been maltreating him and beating him, that made them have misunderstanding and everybody gone their separate ways.
Okay, and but before then, your biological father officially married your mother,
Yes, yes.
paid her dowry and the rest of them.
He did everything.
Everything, right?
Yes.
All right, no problem. I heard your story. So you are here for an advice on how to go about this very issue.
Yes.
Whether to follow what your biological father wants or to go with the wish of your mother, right?
Yes, yes.
No problem. We will get to that. People, the hour has come. You have heard the story of this young girl. She's at the edge of going with the father or going with the idea of the mother. She needs our advice, so please get your advice ready for the young girl. Remember, the biological father married the mother officially, but one thing led to other and they parted ways. Now the mother, with the help of the stepfather, took good care of her and saw her and has been seeing her through school to her finals. She's a law student. So prepare your advice why I get Sia involved into this very issue. Sia ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko, nwata nwaanyị anọ n'obi anyị si na ihe butere ya n'obi anyị bụ maka esemokwu nke na-ada n'ihe gbasara ọnụnụ di na nwunye, ọnụnụ di ọ na-achọ ịnụ. O si na mgbe ya bụ ihe malitere mgbe ọ kapere mpe, ọ dị ọnwa na mbụ, nne ya na nne ya wee so okwu wee kewaa. Ọ sịrị nne ya wee kuru ya wee nawa be nne ya, n'ebe ahụ ka ha nọ wee taba afụfụ, zugide ya, megide lugide ọrụ dị iche iche efu na ha riri nri. Emeche ya chọrọ igbu ya bụ ihe nkenke, emeche wee si na ya bụ be nne ya wee pụwa na siti. Ọ sị ka ha ruwe siti ebido kwetawa afụ na-arụ ọrụ dị iche iche na-aga, mana ka Chukwu si eme amara, nne ya wee bido wetewe ezigbo ihe ọ na-elelebe akwụkwọ nri, mechaa elebe nri. Ọ si n'ofu mbọsị okwu nne maka na ọ da aga akwụkwọ, obido jụwa ese nne ya, mechaa wee vutakwanụ nna mụrụ ya wee sie nna biko nyere m aka ka m gaba akwụkwọ. Nna ya ajụ na ọmanyere aka ka ọ gaba akwụkwọ, na owere ego ọ ga-eyi ya, na owere na-agwa ya na ebe ọ nọ na ọma mba uru n'ụwa na ọ ga-adị ka nne ya. Nwatakịrị nwaanyị si na o bere akwa wee nawa na ọ gwara nne ya bụ ihe, na nne ya marakwa na ọ ga-achọwa jụwa ese nne ya. Ọ sị na ọka ihe a na-eme ka nwoke ọzọ bịa wee nụọ nne ya. Nọ mgbe ahụ ka ya bụ nwoke nụrụ nne ya bụ nne ya nke abụọ bido zobia n'akwụkwọ. Ọ sị na o si na kọleji zugide wee ruo n'ụlọ akwụkwọ mahadum ọ nọ ugbu a. Ọ sị na ọ na-achọzi ịgụcha agụcha, mana na owu ihe na-eme na ihe mere o ji wee bịa n'obi anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa bụ na owu otu nwoke na-abịa enyi ya na ọmụrụ ka nne ya si wee nụ ya bụ ihe wee bido na-ekwu na ihe ọbụla a ga-eme n'isi ya nọ na bie ka a ga-abịa mme ya. Nne ya n'aka nke ọzọ jụrụ ajụ si nọ na saịdị nke ya ka a ga-emekwu ya. Ha na-azụ ya bụ ihe, ọ bụrụ nsogbu dịara ha. Nne amụkwana ya afọ si na owerukwu ihe ga-emegide n'ụwa ka afọ ime ya bụ ihe na obi ya. Ores na ọ nwụrụ anwụ. Nne ya jụkwa na ajụ. Nwatakịrị si na ya bụ ihe na-agbagwoju ya anya na ọ mara ihe ọ ga-eme, na ọ marakwana ihe ọ ga-ekwu banyere ya bụ okwu. Nwee si ya nne ya akwụrụ ụgwọ isi nne ya mgbe a nụrụ ọ sị na o mere ihe niile a na-eme eme, kama na ihe mere ha wee kewaa na ya bụ ya bụ ihe. Ọ sị na ọ chọrọ enyemaka anyị, na ọ chọrọ ndụmọdụ anyị ka ọ ga-esi wee so ya bụ ije sotie ọfụma. Mgbe sị gị biko dododo na-etufuru ego ọbụla, nebagodo anya na ya bụ ihe nwatakịrị nwaanyị a butere n'obi anyị ka ị gwagodi m ndụmọdụ iwere ihe gbanyere ya bụ okwu. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Okay, Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'ihu ka ịgwa m ihe chọpụtara n'okwu a ana m ege ntị.
Ihe ọ bịara ịjụta ọ ka anyere aka ka ọ malụ ma ọ bụ nne ya bụ nke mụrụ ya kwesịrị bụ onye kwesịrị ka anọdụ n'obi ya wee kee ya di ka ọ bụ n'aka nne ya.
Sia is asking, is it that this young girl came to us to find out if it is right to be married in her mother's side or stepfather's side or in the side of her biological father? Sia onya bụ ihe mere o ji wee bịa n'obi anyị.
Dịka nya bụ okwu si wee daa, ọ bụrụ na ya bụ onye nke bụ nna mụrụ ya na-enyechiri ya ego o ji wee nụ ya bụ nne ya, ya bụ na ya bụ nwoke ka nwere ikikere ịbụ onye ga-eke ya di.
Sia said, if as a family of your mother did not refund your dad his the bride price he paid on the head of your mother, that is to say that where everything concerning you, your marriage right, is supposed to be done is in your biological father's place. Yes. Sia ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Mana ọzọ dị ka ibi ya bụ o nwero ka ya bụ nwaanyị ga-esi wee nụọ di ọzọ ma ọ bụ na akwụchiro ego nke izizi eme n'isi ya.
Sia said, but there is no way your mother would have remarried if they did not refund the money they paid for her bride price to your biological father. Sia ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Nne, ịma na ya bụ okwu dịka isi wee bịa ịbụ nwatakịrị ịmasịrị ihe gbasara okwu a dịka o si dị.
Sia said, you are still a little child, that you do not know the full details of this very issue between your father and your mother. Sia ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Ife ị ga-eme bụ ijejekwuru nne gị na nne gị ochie ma ọ bụ nna gị ochie, ndị nke mụrụ nne gị, ijekene jụọ ha ajụjụ, gwa ha ọnọdụ ịnọ n'ime ya, si ya kedu ihe na ihe ị ga-eme n'ọnọdụ a.
Sia said you should go and make inquiries from the elders who truly know the story of what transpired. Tell them the condition you are in right now and they will advise you on how to go about it. Sia ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Onye nwa bụ ife ị ga-eme ka ije jụọ ese ndị maalụ, ndị okenye maalụ omenala bụ unu malụ ka esi eme ya, ka ha wee malụ ma nna gị mụrụ gị o nwere ikikere ike gị di ebe ọ bụ na ya na nne gị agbakego.
Sia said that is what you are going to do. Meet the elders, find out exactly what happened to know if your biological father has the right to marry you out, as in if what they want to do is supposed to be done in your biological father's place. But if you ask me, I will tell you that the biological father has every right. There is no way, even if they return the bride price to the man, he still remains the biological father of this young girl. There is no two ways about it. Yes, there is absolutely no two ways about it. Everything that has to be done concerning your marriage right has to be done in your biological father's place. Yes. Sia ana m anụkwu ihe na-ekwu. O wee m na-akọwa Sia, ya bụ nwoke mụrụ ya bụ nwaanyị kwụọ ụgwọ isi ya wee mụta nwa. Ọ bụrụgodị na inyeghachi ya bụ nwoke ego ọ kwụrụ n'isi ya bụ nwaanyị mgbe ha were esemokwu wee kewaa, ọ bụrụ ya ga-emezi na ihe gbasara ime ego nwatakịrị ya na a ga-aga mee ya na nke be nne ya, ọ dịrị otu ahụ. Biko nebagodo ya na ya bụ ihe ka ịghọta ihe mụnwa na-ekwu.
Okwu ị na-ekwu doro anya n'onye mere m ji wee si ya ka o jee jụta ese ọfụma.
All right, Sia said what I said is clear, that is the reason why he said this young girl should go and ask question before she will decide on what to do. See, ana m anụkwu ihe na-ekwu.
Ya bụ na okwu enwere ọtụtụ okwu dị na ya bụ okwu na ọ bụ na o je jụsịa ya nwee weluzie aka ya ma lụzie nke bụ eziokwu.
Alright, Sia said there is nothing much he has to say concerning this thing, that you should go and ask questions. After asking, you will know the one that is true. What I have to add to this very issue is that according to what you said, you told me that everybody is supporting your biological father and not your mother. That is to say, where your bride price or your marriage right is supposed to be done is in your biological father's place. Woman no dey get pikin. Yes, if they like, let them return the bride price. They only return that bride price so that the woman will be free to remarry, or people will know that she is no longer married to this person. That is the reason why they returned her bride price. It has nothing to do with the children or the child she bore for that very man she is parting ways with. Traditionally, they don't need to ask it. If it will be a very big abomination, a taboo for them to go and do anything in your mother's place, even the land of that place will reject it. If you want to marry and you want to marry right, go and do. I did not say you should disobey your mother. Call her to order, let her understand and find reason with you why everything has to be done in your biological father's side. Yes, that is that about that. There is no two ways about it. But just like Sia said, still go and ask question and find out so many things. At the same time, I want you to be on the comment section. I will post this very video, and after posting it, I will call you to be in the comment section to see the advice people are going to give to you. Where is the right place for where is the right place that your marriage right should be done? Yes, it is true that your mother cannot remarry except they return the bride price of your father to him. That is the only way your mother can remarry. Let me take that they returned it. That is the reason why your mother married. But when it comes to this marriage stuff, you marrying, it must be in your biological father's place. I am not saying that what your father did is good. It was not good at all. There is no two ways about it. But tradition is tradition. So be in the comment section to see the advice our fans has to give to you. People, you guys have heard the story and you have equally heard what Sia said concerning it and what I added to it. So please, without wasting anybody's time, I want you to tell us how you feel concerning this very issue. What advice do you have for this young girl? Where is her marriage right supposed to be done? In her biological father's place or in her stepfather's place? Please check very well before you answer, because this is a kind of issue you need to apply wisdom in. And after checking, you tell us in the comment section. But please do not forget to comment respectfully, and always like and share after watching, and above all, subscribe to stay updated. As you continue to follow Skit Law Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now you don't watch this program and you learn something from it, please, we need your support. The support we need from you is nothing but just to share this video, make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. And as you do so, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'eke, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'orie, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'afọ, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma na nkwọ. Ise.